Hello, hello, guys and girls and everybody else. Welcome to the new video, new live stream. Today we are working on Polyelement polygons support in B.A.G.E.R parser. I will explain everything in a minute. We will just wait for some people to join if they want to join. Okay. Hello. We will start now. So what is B.A.G.E.R? B.A.G.E.R is autonomous excavator developed by Go and other people. So like basically Go is working on it, and others are working on it. So that's what B.A.G.E.R is, autonomous excavator. There's big metal construction will come very soon. So maybe once we make metal construction, the sales will start. We already have some people already reserved sales. So you already have two persons, they reserved one sale, so we already have one sale reserved. Let's hope that it goes pretty well. So yeah, metal construction is on the way. We have linear actuator. From the last live stream we have made linear actuator. I have also reworked on this, so we have a separator now. We have everything. We have grid size, we have divisions, we have polygons. So we have master divisions, but there are two things we need to do. At least one today, I hope. We need to make polyelement polygon support. So right now, let me open circle and ellipse. Circle, and right. We have polygons can be of different form. This is a circle, this is a ellipse, and they're independent of each other. And you can see the division here. And I can also show you the division. I'm going to say false here. I will explain what this does in a moment. This is going to be just a second. Yeah, we also have a division. We also add divisions and these breakpoints as polygon breakpoints. I can't share the information, but we also have extra division lines at these breakpoints, so it's easier for B.A.G.E.R to work. Let me now turn off those extra divisions, and there is no. Let me just change the height. As you can see, no extra division. And if I put here false, there is an extra division. So I have made it in February. Extra divisions in February. So how does B.A.G.E.R parser work? So basically, we have B.A.G.E.R parser. It's a Python program where you will send the project documentation of your whole or some other project. It will convert into binary tree AST file, and then that file will be interpreted, will be interpreted by a B.A.G.E.R interpreter, which runs on Raspberry Pi Pico. So interpreter will, based on real life elements, execute those AST and all of those instructions, like preparing the ground, preparing the project documentation. That's the goal of B.A.G.E.R parser. We will do that, and we have to make this automatic. So when one polygon is curved, contains curved lines, that it doesn't do this. That it doesn't do extra divisions, only when it's not curved. and we have to make polyelement support because here let me open bottle. Yeah, we have an error. So this is a bottle. This is made from polylines and this is made from arc, and they don't work well. So arcs do work. There are not problems, and polylines also work. We saw that. So you see, arcs do work. Let me just turn off this function. It is curved. So yeah, you can see arcs work, but they don't work together for some reason. Which is different. Just a second. Yeah, okay, so that's it. We'll do polyelement support today. We'll try to fix that. Yes, we're going to build a bridge, B.A.G.E.R on promotion day. That's one plan. To build a bridge on promotion day. Which our B.A.G.E.R, of course. Okay, so let's get to the job. So yeah, let's start working here. And Tonchi is here. He's a fellow follower of this channel. He's 100 subscriber. Okay, so let's return to the bottle, and we have a side location error. So this is how. So we have an arc. So if element is arc, so let's skip. Let's if element is equal line, then just continue. Let's just ignore it for now. And we got bottom part. All right, come back soon. So program is very smart. It forms a closed loop automatically. This is a B.A.G.E.R uh, makes a closed loop automatically. So arcs work, and if I skip arc, as you can see, polylines also work, but they don't work together. So that's problematic. Let's try to create entity.quartz. I'll try to do this without ChatGPT. Okay, let's print element.0 element 0. So we have arc line line line. Okay, so it is a problem in, maybe it is in the line. Maybe. So if it is a line, okay, we're only going here. So it says if a distance. So let's just skip this. Well, this is not a problem. The problem is in all quartz. Let's try to debug this. This uh is actually, no, wait, this is actually running in I'm running this inside a virtual environment, and but yeah, I have to run debugger inside virtual environment. And I did put this, so okay, let's reactivate the terminals. Now, and maybe it's in the environment. Set Python debugger VS Code debugger set Python environment. Using when? Okay, I know how. Okay, I do understand this. You're inside of this, so I mean, what is environment? How do I make this environment? Come on. Environment. Maybe let's copy a path. Dot dot B.A.G.E.R parser bin scripts python.exe. Is this correct? Let's try this. Okay. Set Python environment for debugging inside VS Code. Well, I did put this. VS Code says I'm inside Python inside virtual environment when VS debug code runs globally. Python. Okay, it's just stupid. Look, can run my code from terminal where I enter virtual and which all install packages. When I debug from VS Code runs code globally and I don't have packages installed globally. As I heard, yelling is not a problem. The yelling is a problem, so okay, let's Control Shift P. Select interpreter. Recommended. Let's try to change it. Select interpreter. B.A.G.E.R parse. Okay, let's do Python path. Python dot. Let me just send you. Uh, fix launch dot JSON. What? Oh, thanks. Let's check this. No, wait, wrong. It doesn't work. It is executing this. This is not a problem. Well, I have to install. Oh, I have to install all the packages. I don't have time to work on this. Tomu SDXF. What else? Matplotlib, OpenCV, Python, Shapely, NumPy, Qt6. We don't need this one. It's only if you have a problem running Matplotlib. Well, we have an excellent connection here. That's good. Let's run now. Okay. Okay, it's here. Right, we have this working. So this is create division curved. Curved. Maybe let's put false here. No, I know this is create polygon. So we have a polygon. Let's actually let's ignore this and do self.plot shape. Actually, let's run it from here. Okay. We have identified an issue. The issue clearly is this line. Clearly this issue is a problem. So that's good. We have identified an issue. So I'm going to ignore this is shape closed, but then it will not add to a list. So okay. Okay, great. Doesn't work here. No. Wait. It did work. Okay, it has worked. Okay. Uh, why it has worked, because if element is not if they are leftover lines, then it works because of this. So the problem we have is this thing just gets created in the way. It is just in the way. We don't want that. Okay. So if element, then I think these functions possibly create a polygon from them. Let's ask ChatGPT. Does polygon function in shapely adds missing line in order to form a polygon? Okay, then why it's maybe because we already have an element, right? We have an element. If element, let's ignore lines are easier to work with, so we will ignore them. We ignore lines. This is a polygon. Okay. The question is, where is maybe it's in lecture. Where no, not in lecture, in parser, no, in extractor. Where do we add an extra line? We only append an element, so we only append line, so it's not here. If we are leftover lines, right, let's ignore this. Now we have nothing of. Oh, okay, this is expected. Let me actually just ignore this. Let me think in a different way. So we have identified that this line is a problem. This line is problematic, very problematic, and we need to fix it. Oh, hello. This line is problematic. Okay, it shouldn't be here, and it's still here. Both of these shapes just generate this line. I think this line is very problematic. Okay, so what lines do we have possibly? Let's do for print several elements dot items. How do you size? Is it size now? Array size length. Okay, it is length. Let's print the size of this. 35. What? 35 elements. Actually, no. Match entity. So it is actually here. So entity for entity in element dot so entity. So length of element 1, because this is for range loop. So we don't have a size. So line of 1 1 2 3 3. What? It becomes 1, then it's 3. Okay, I understand. 1 is for arc, and then 3 3 3. Okay, values present. Ah, okay, so there is. Okay, I understand what's happening. Because there's 1 arc and 3 lines. And let me see, do these if statements get called? Okay, it does get called. So we know that element is an arc. And it is a line string. It got converted into a line string. So we convert the XF to shapely. And then from shapely elements we create shapely polygons and work with shapely polygons. It's a start point. Uh, uh, so basically, what I know is dot entity dot course -1. Let's actually print this. Let's print entity dot coordinates -1. So that's the last element in array. The distance, no. So point. Let's convert this to a point. The distance from point start point. Let's just check these numbers. Non-object is not the what? It is basically the same thing. Separate polygon point. So line 8 is this line 8. Point start point. Start point doesn't exist. It is entity. The coordinates 0. Okay. So it is. This is definitely not less than 0.000 something. That's for sure. Yet this line gets created. Well, these two ones. Okay. Let's maybe do this. Okay, it's no problem in this. But the problem is in something. So this is part of the code creating shapely polygon from shapely elements. However, if I have if one polygon has arcs and lines, extra line for some reason gets added which closes arcs area. Fix that. Okay, so okay, I have to remove duplicate points. So we have okay, this is my code. Wait, this is complete function. Okay. This we will check the code. Okay, blindly extending. Okay. Case line string. What? Already? They're just making these limits lower and lower. Yes, Sweden song is good. Sweden could win this year. Let's check if this works. Of course, it didn't work. Doesn't work. Let's actually make a picture. Maybe I don't think this is going to work. You reach our limit of messages. What? I can always use lower model. Okay. So it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Good. Doesn't fix the problem. I don't think ChatGPT is gonna help us. This code is not gonna work. We have to do this without ChatGPT. We will do it without ChatGPT, but let's just try. But I doubt it's gonna work. Now, are these two polygons or one polygon? I'm interested. Land.self.polygon. Okay, this is one polygon. But this can be a polygon. Now, print. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Print all elements inside a shapely polygon. Now, ChatGPT is very good. It's a large language model. It's basically glorified search engine. Like basically, if I go to shape the documentation and use Control F. Let me print polygon self.polygons 0 exterior the course. This doesn't help me at all. Best car to buy for who? For lower middle class, I don't know. Maybe Toyota Toyota Corolla for like middle class. For those little bit richer, maybe maybe those who can afford like a luxury car, something in F segment. Best F segment car is definitely Lexus LS for like some upper middle class, lower higher class, and like ultra for billionaires, ultra luxury cars. Best ultra luxury car is of course some Rolls Royce. So yeah, it really depends how much money you have. If you're not a billionaire, like for a luxury guy living in Dubai, but you want a luxury car, you want F segment car, then at Lexus LS it's the most reliable car. And even though you are rich, you're not that rich that you can afford like repairs every day. So yeah, but if you cannot buy a F segment car, then don't buy it. But Lexus is a great Lexus LS. Lexus is a great car brand. Definitely Lexus. Okay, this doesn't help me. I want to know how this line gets created. Because it doesn't exist here. It doesn't exist. Self dot plot shape. How does this work? Uh, let's try to plot all chords. Um, all chords. Will this work? We'll ask ChatGPT. It knows shape documentation very well. So I need to extend identity the chords and do zip all chords. Apparently this will work. It does work. We have identified an issue. When this line gets created, this line gets closed. Let me show this again. It's normal. Line gets created. Okay, now when we have debugged, can I put timer on this? I don't know. If you're a believer, then you go to hell or paradise. If you're not a believer, well, if you're not Christian, if you're a Christian, that options hell or paradise. If you're not Christian, there are multiple interpretations. Okay, Muslim and Jews also have same as Christian interpretation. I don't know what there is also reincarnation in Eastern things. If you're an atheist, then you just believe you'll become pile of atoms. Those atoms rearrange into another person maybe. So it's interesting. I'm not philosopher. I'm not. I can't say I'm not interested, but I'm not philosophist. Okay, you have to ask somebody else. I'm just here for doing some coding, for doing programming, for doing urbanism. Urbanism is very important. Walkable cities. European cities are the best. There's always a debate between city or village. I say European city because European cities offer proximity and gardens. Many European cities offer urban gardens. You won't find that in Asian or American cities. Also proximity. Because if you're in a city, you want to be close. You want to like be close 5 minutes for groceries, for basic things. and 20-30 minutes by public transport for job. If it's industry job, then of course more than 30 minutes is acceptable. For some city job, 30 minutes up to 40 minutes, that should be yeah, optimal time for commuting. But and also gardens. Many European cities have gardens. I already said this. So yeah, that's why I say European cities. Answer is European cities in city versus village debate. Let's fix the problem. Do you know how to fix a problem? Okay, so I can actually explain this to you. Okay, so this is what happens. Arc gets pushed to polygon to all chords list, and when line gets appended, arcs for a closed loop, which I don't. Okay. ChatGPT has these emojis since February. I don't know. I don't use ChatGPT for school a lot. Only when I'm stuck on an issue. But ChatGPT, you should outsource your job to ChatGPT. To build a mega ramp on a skyscraper with a bike. What? No. I have seen many neo-futuristic, whatever that is, cyberpunk plans for buildings. But this is not even cyberpunk. This is broken brain, broken brain style. It's like broken, broken. It's not even choking. Choking is normal. This is just like something wildest out of wildest dreams. No, dreams are always no rules. It's not. It's a very deformed thing. Okay, guys, I have a question for you. Would you like a website which can tell you what view you will have from an apartment? So you go to the website, you put your location and height of apartment, and it will tell you what you can see from that apartment. Okay, who wants that website? Very good, very good. I could make that. That would be an interesting project. That's very useful when you are buying properties in cities and villages. Right? If you're spending lots of money today on apartments which are overvalued, you want a good view. So now is Google Earth data free? If it's not, is there a free database? And I don't want to finalize the polygon. What? No. I want for polygon to be formed using all be formed using arcs and lines. Uh, ChatGPT just lost the starting message. It loses the initial context. Just use the previous message context. It's not really that smart. I will copy this code. I know it's not gonna work. I have identified the problem, which is half the problem. That's half of the solution, but now we have to fix the problem. 5 kilometer church. There's no 5 kilometer church. Maybe that in Saudi Arabia building is a church. Maybe not a church, it would be mosque. There's no church that high. I don't think skyscrapers should be built on all things. It's stupid. Wait. No, okay, nothing changed. I hope not. So let's actually just ignore this. I don't. This is. How do I do this on Windows? Okay, this. Okay. Wait, 5 kilometers. No building is even high 5 kilometers. Highest building 827 meters Burj Khalifa. Now let's see what's happening here. Okay. So why this doesn't work? Why this doesn't work? Okay, all courts. Start point. Okay, all courts. All courts. All courts. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. This the what I can do. I have to be careful now. The exit will be last. Okay, this. Okay, I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I'm going to show him a function. This function, of course. So for element. So when if polygon is made out of arcs and lines together, when arc when appending of arcs finishes, arcs form a closed loop, which I don't want because the rest of polygon gets freaked up. Should we write planes or highways? Why would someone even ride a plane, not flight? It's not philosophy channel. Go to Alex O'Connor channel and ask these dumb questions. They say there are no dumb questions, but there are questions which want to provoke a certain type of reaction. Thank you. If this does work, then this is going to be very well. Case if statement is in the okay, everything works. It needs is in polygon false, is in polygon false. Maybe this will work. It doesn't. Okay, what we know. Okay, let me turn this function. This happens. We know this happens. Which is an interesting thing. Okay, so we have entity chords. Okay, we have a start point. A start point is basically the same as that point, isn't it? What? What was this? English? No, Croatian keyword. Okay, this doesn't make sense. Okay, at least I have identified a problem. I can't fix the problem now. I need to fix the problem. ChatGPT is not going to help us. This is too complex. Okay, too complex, and we are on a stupid model. And I don't have a DeepSeek account. And I'm not making a DeepSeek account. So we're stuck. Which humans which are smarter than AI at this point of timeline. So you know the shape. We check if the shape is closed. This is go for shape is closed. But there is only one polygon, so this actually never gets called. There is still a line appended. Uh, I'm going to blame that function. Okay, let me ask a question. Okay, so no, this does not does. Ah, but uh, no, no, no. But this happens before a polygon function is even called. Does extend function? No. Okay, extend is a Python function. What am I talking about? Problem is in all chords dot extend entity dot codes in my original code. I think. Human and donkey are smarter than one human. Now it says that I should keep them track separately, so I agree. And I completely agree. And it should be only an arc. Let's see if this is work. I have to modify the code. Okay. This and this. This shouldn't be all chords. That's a problem. I'm using let's use new chords. Chords. New chords. new chords in entity dot chords, new chords, new chords, new chords, new chords. And now I have two polygons, right? Do I have two polygons? Print line set of polygons. Let's see, I have two polygons now. At the end, I have one. Okay. This is never closed. What is the final shape of polygon? Okay, it's this. It's all chords. If new chords, 7 polygons, pen polygon, new chords. I have an idea in my head. Okay, now we have two polygons, right? Let me have an idea now. I did notice that I just talk to myself with my ideas. My voice talks the idea, so I kind of forget I don't explain to you. But I have an idea, and I want to spend time verbalizing it. But I have a vision. Yeah. These are two polygons, right? They're one to another, so okay. There are two possible outcomes right here. Two possible outcomes. We either keep this way, so we have two polygons connect to one to another, or we combine those two polygons into one. I prefer this response. But I want can't do that. It's not a polygon then. Okay, shapely create polygon from two chords arrays. I hope it doesn't understand me. Okay, combine. Okay. I'm genius. I armed them. Chords is equal all chords plus new chords. 7 polygons. Polygons to append chords. Yes. Likely a list, but you're getting nerves in uh ah now I just freaked up the ChatGPT conversation if I'm going to need it again. It's not working. It's not working. Maybe I'm going to keep this multiple polygon option for now. I don't think that's pretty bad. I think that's quite a good option. I think I'm going to keep this option here. But I have to change this code here. I have like all chords, new chords 1, new chords 2. I have to change. So I'm going to do. I'm just going to do. I'm just gonna keep it all chords. So I'm going to use array of arrays. If you're following me, I need to draw. I'm going to draw. What was this made for? So we're going to have an array, right? An array, and every this array. So this is going to be arc. This is going to be line. This is going to be spline. I'm going to have an array. So array of multiple arrays. Right. So this is going to be one line. This is going to be another line. Right. This line, and this line. Also spline. This this is a spline. I don't know. I don't care. So basically, we're going to have an array of an arrays. If you understand. New video could be out soon. It's going to be a pally video. It's going to be a pally video. It's going to be soon. There's lots of things to do. So we're not going to do all chords. We're going to do. We're going to have chords. We're also going to have chords. We are going to have chords, and first we are going to have chords equal nothing. We have to empty out the chords. So I'm going to remove this. I don't need this anymore. Hopefully, I hope. I'll just copy this. I will keep this in here. Uh, just a second, just a second. Okay, everything is alright. So yeah, I'm going to copy this. Okay, I'm going to have a chords. We're going to use chords. No, all chords. We're going to use chords. Actually, no, wait. Actually, no. We can keep all chords. Wait. Wait. So like I make an all chords for every this element. Mm, and we're going to have to change this in index based for loop. Let me just remove this because this is annoying me. This okay. I'm going to a new all. This is going to be all chords. Technical Burkina Faso. I think it. I don't know. Could B.A.G.E.R as new development. New. There is okay. There is no new chords. No, I don't know who is Pop U S Imi. Oh, I don't know who is that guy. Who is that guy? Don't read this. Okay. Okay, yeah. We have to clear out the old cards. There's a problem. If we clear out, then we can maybe. I'll explain you a problem now. The problem we have is that if there is some lines left out here, they get erased here. They get erased here. So I'm back to array of arrays approach. Arrays of arrays approach. This doesn't work. Loop chords. We need to keep an index. I have an idea. We could do this. We could also do a dictionary. We can optimize it later. We can optimize code later. Premature optimization is a root of all evil, as they say, so we're not going to premature optimize it. We could do this. We could do a dictionary approach where we have the coordinates for every element. But the question is, how do we know what is part 1 polygon, what isn't? Okay, we're back to square one, I believe. let me test. Let me actually run some tests here. Let me test some hypotheses which I have here. If new chords self.polygon.pend polygon new chords. So programming is interesting. Yeah, it's fun. And urbanism is fun. Many things are fun. But let me. I'm gonna need this code. Let me plot different shapes. Let me plot all chord shape. Okay, how do I do this? Control Shift Alt. This. This. Did she fill to Olympic pools or water which was going through the vents which weren't closed by the mechanics uh, can be attributed to two Olympic pools. That it's different thing. This, and we're also going to plot show it the new chords. Okay, let's new chords. Interesting. Now we just have to combine these two things. They're not close. They're not close. We can combine this. We can combine this. No, I'm not. No politics here yet on this channel. These two things are not close. They're not close. We can form a polygon out of them. So let me do this. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. Self dot polygons dot append polygon all chords new chords. Will this work? Well, Marco Prekovic Thompson, he's promoting bad politics. I have two unclosed shape from whom I want. Whom is that the correct thing? I don't care. Who I want to create a polygon, but I get an error. Can I actually plot combined shape? This is magic. But I get an error because when I combine them, unexpected line connects them, so I have two polygons in one polygon. My gets broken. Send image, but merging shapes. Okay, so it's okay. We have to use this. Okay, so all chords are going to be chief. Okay, so times all chords dot merge. No, it's union. What? Union. I can only merge merge polygons. Set a polygon. Let's do polygon from this. Polygon dot all polygon is equal to polygon to all chords. Going to be all polygon. A new polygon. Going to be a polygon of new polygon. I'll make some progress. I will just make B.A.G.E.R to make a commit this month. I need commits every month. I don't think anything. I don't care for others. I mean, I'll listen to Marco Bosniak. What would I think? He's just a person. Can I let me so all polygon dot union new polygon. Can I upload this? It's not associated with all. What? New chords. That's me. What I don't think. It has to be a zip file. I'm not gonna comment myself. Must be an interminable polygon. Oh, come on. You're complicating my life. Self. What do you think about Bada Bust? All polygon, the union, new polygon. Ah, shit. What's now? Multi-polygon object has no attribute exterior. It's a multi-polygon. Okay, what? Has no object. Is this in a Lexer? I think this is in a Lexer. Line 54. There's no plug grid because plug grid is disabled, so not disabled. Okay. Yes, it's a good song. It has no attribute exterior. Okay, but okay, convert. Okay, convert it to polygon, cause now it's multi-polygon. Dot convex hull. This is just magic. Convex hull. Not called. I don't think anything. Line 3 or 3. Let's make function for multi-polygons. X and Y polygon. What did you even change? You changed nothing. You're a scam. No. Let's make a PR. I'm getting this. I'm going to disable this. So we have two polygons now here. So basically two polygons. And let me make oh, how do I make this? Okay. Branch, create branch from create branch from is going to be polyelements. Polyelement support, polyelement polygon support. In the identified problem. Identify the problem. Publish branch. You're an idiot. Respectfully saying. Let's make a pull request so I can get the commit. Support for polyelement polygons. Right now, polygons have to be created from same element, arc, line, spline. Otherwise, will not. Each polygon can be created from different elements. Labels. I'm not gonna send you anything. Great blue quest. Also, happy New Year. Okay. Uh. Uh. Oh shit. This is hell. Oh shit. Oh shit. This was 2021. This was 2022. 2023. Okay, I was playing chess here. Chess. Then I was on Xenon. Then Xenon. Then school. Then school. Okay, this sucks shit. Like, come on. I have all my commits in March. Not even programming commits. It was this mathematical list of neighborhoods, which you should check out. By the way, it's a very correct list. And Split Free is a very good neighborhood. It's close to city center. And Split Free is basically its own economic zone. Then there's Mertok and extending that, like basically Split Free. And we have Batteries that are close to this Split Free and city and Bowl Local are also there. is greener, but they lack some gardens and some public transport network. And I would say also Bol is sixth. It's very good neighborhood because it's close to city center. It's like touching the city center where the courts are, and there is a headquarters of the county. So it's close to that. It's close to city center. It's also close to this split-free economic zone, economic center. So yeah, if you value, and he also has houses with gardens, and split-free has buildings with gardens. So if you value gardens, then you can choose split-free, or Bol might be the better option, though houses are not often on sale. And if you value city center, then Bol is better for you. If you value, if you value, if you value new faculties, IT sector, and split free. Also, Mertak is there and everything. So Grip are also good. They also have some houses with gardens, and they are close to everything. And what was the rest? What was the eighth neighborhood? I don't know. I forgot. Maybe Puyanka. They're a little bit far away. But yeah, yeah. But split free is just great. You could. I say you could live. You could basically live your whole life split free. Okay, you don't have an ambulance. But outside ambulance and library, you could live in split free your whole life. It's actually the most doable neighborhood to do it. Okay, but March just sucks. I was doing this list. It doesn't suck. List doesn't suck. Project doesn't suck, but commit sucks. Okay, I have created a pull request. So we have a pull request here. Uh, Unfortunately, and user is unfortunately good for that. But okay, okay, we will end the stream very soon. We haven't identified the problem. I will. I know what the problem is. That line gets created in the way, and I have some possible solutions. I have to make them neat and work for every possible case. Because if I do this, leave this more multiple polygons approach, this doesn't work neat with each other. Rest of the code it doesn't work with this neat. This. So I will do complete fix outside stream, or maybe on another stream. But for this stream, we have identified the problem, and that is first half of the story. Uh, this was everything for this live stream. Like and subscribe. New video will be soon, and see you in the next video or the live stream.